Hi everyone, this is our next training video for Microsoft Excel Tutorial 6, where we're going to be looking at sorting information and print and filtering or finding certain information within our spreadsheet document. Now, first things first, you need to open up your Sheet 2. Now, your Sheet 2 was created when we did exercise 3.1, where we were copying and pasting information from the practice exercise spreadsheet that we initially emailed you. So that's where you should be referring to now, Sheet 2. I'm not sure if you do remember, but this is where you copied and pasted that information and we put in our first and surname details from our employees spreadsheet document. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So first things first, we're going to learn how to sort information from smallest to largest. So we're going to be referring to the sort tab. So we go to Home, and then we go to Sort and Filter. And what we can do is we can, for example, let's assume here that we wanted to put these figures from smallest to largest. Okay, you'd highlight that, Sort and Filter, and then go to smallest and largest. Continue with the current section with sort. And what that does, as you can see here, is it puts it from smallest to largest. Okay. Now I'm going to backtrack there and undo that. It's not part of the exercise, but I thought I'd just quickly show you that. Now, if you wanted to sort and filter and add an extra level, so what that essentially means is if we wanted to put in a command where we want to, for example, sort according to person on a low salary, and at the same time we wanted to have a look at which industry they're working in, what you do in that scenario is you add a level. So that's what we're going to do right now in this exercise. So looking at the exercise here, we are going to sort by doing a custom sort. So first of all, it's asking us to go over here to sort and filter, and then selecting custom sort. Select the cell within the table. Okay. So space selection. Okay. All right. So we want to sort by title first, and we want it in order of A to Z. We then want to add another level, so another criteria. And in this scenario, we want to sort based on salary. So we hit that. And once again, it's going to be from smallest to largest. So essentially what it's going to do is going to go through the titles first, sort that out, and then within those titles, it's going to work out which salaries are smaller versus largest. So if we click on OK now, you'll see here now that it's put our title alphabetically listed, A, B, and C, and whatnot. And then you can see here that there's two people that are within this title of athletics and two that are chefs. And what it's then done is it's gone through the second criteria and it's sorted that out. So, for example, here we've got two people that are chefs, and this particular person is on a lower salary than this person. Same sort of thing over here. Gregory and Max are both assistant athletic directors, and one's on a lower salary than the other. So it's used this second criteria to sort within that range. So that's how to do a sort and add a level. Now we're going to practice how to do filtering. Now, it's asking us to open up the spreadsheet containing our employees' employment details. Okay, so I'm going to look for that now. Employees One moment, I'll just search for that worksheet. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go back and refer to the practice 3A exercise that we initially emailed across to you, and we're going to work on that particular worksheet. So we're going to first of all select the column field you want to filter. So in this instance, it's going to be the ID field. So we hit the column header there, and then we go to filter data. Okay, so now I'm going to find the data over here, and I'm going to then find filter, which is over here. And this creates these little drop-down arrows. Okay, so we can use these drop-down arrows to create additional filters. So, for example, if I wanted to, if I'm following the exercise here, if I drop down the department and we leave that as it is, and that doesn't need to change. We then go into the department name. Okay, and if I wanted to filter that and only have a look at those that are in the restaurant industry, I'll then put a tick next to that one. And that will automatically filter through and give me the result of only those that are working in the department of restaurants. And if I wanted to move further beyond that point and wanted to, for example, have a look at date hired, for example, I may want to have a look at those that were hired only in 1991 and 89, for example. Okay, so then that will then filter through and give me a listing of only those entries that are within that criteria. So this is a good mechanism of being able to filter through and selecting only information that we're after. So if we wanted to clear that and start again with a new filter, you click on clear over here. That removes the criteria that we entered in. And once again, you can then drop down here and select General Manager, Head Chef. There we go. Okay. And clear that filter. So that's a nice and quick and easy exercise for you just to practice how to filter and sort information within Microsoft Excel. Thank you for listening.